This is XMG DJ15, the first laptop ever built for DJing in mind. So let's get straight to the point. If you're in the market for the best laptop for DJing, this is it. And if you want to get this laptop for free, I'm giving away two. So stick around till the end of this video to find out how. Now let me first preface this review by letting you know that I am not computer savvy.
To start, press any key. Where's the any key?
The only thing I care about when it comes to computers is if the thing works and if it runs fast.
Check this out.
And the XMG DJ15 ticks those boxes with some minor drawbacks. So in this review, I'm gonna cover the three main things that really matter to a DJ looking for their perfect DJ laptop. And if you have any questions about the XMG DJ15, Ray RK from XMG will be lurking in the comment section to clarify anything. So with that said, let's start off by talking about the most important thing when it comes to a DJ computer, their speed, stability, and overall performance. So the specs for the computer I got are the following. And if you want to get the bare bones model, I'm sure it'll be able to keep up. So speed. The main thing that really matters to me is how fast the computer can go and how low I can bring its software's latency/buffer size. You see, the lower the latency or buffer size, the faster the response of the program and the audio to your commands and requests. The challenge though is balancing your latency with your real-world DJing needs. Because the lower the latency, the more computer power your DJ program will need to run smoothly. And if your computer can't handle it, something like this may happen. So does the XMG DJ15 deliver? Yes, it can do 1ms on Serato DJ Pro and something around that on Rekordbox DJ depending on your hardware. And what's even more impressive is that in my real-world tests, I was able to audio record and screen record with an ultra-low buffer size with no problem at all. Now what makes the XMG DJ15 work as good as it does besides the specs are two things. First, this version of Windows 10 Pro on this laptop comes with no bloatware and has been solely developed for DJing in mind. So the little things like the sound settings, look and even audio drivers have been settled and ready for peak audio performance. Second, the XMG DJ15 has been DPC optimized, which basically means that this computer can smoothly communicate with its custom BIOS, components, and drivers with no problem whatsoever, even if we're running on the battery and have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled. So all in all, this laptop runs fast and stable even if you're multitasking and doing ultra-low buffer size DJing. And that's especially important for a DJ like me who screen records and audio records super technical DJ tricks. Moving on to number 2, connectivity. So the laptop line to compare this to are Apple's MacBooks. And if you want to go head to head in specs, this computer is obviously the better deal.
I guess I'll take that one.
Well, do you need a paperweight? Because if you buy that machine, that's all you're gonna have, is an expensive paperweight.
But what makes this laptop especially better than Apple's MacBooks are its ports. You see, on the right side of this laptop, we have a power socket, USB 3 port, USB 2 port, microphone/SPDIF input, and headphone input. And on the left, we have an Ethernet port, SD card reader, HDMI port, mini display port, USB 3 port, and even a USB-C port, which can be used for a variety of different things like charging. Now, as a traveling DJ, carrying dongles suck. So it's good to have a unit that has every port you could ever need when you're on the go. And this, for me, is my personal reason why I prefer this laptop over the current MacBook line for DJing. Before we move on, let me first talk about the giveaway. 2 random winners will be receiving an XMG DJ15 with the i7 processor, 16GB of RAM, and 1TB SSD storage. Winners can pick a chassis color of silver or red, as well as a keyboard layout and power supply. So yeah, these laptops are built to order. And if you want to learn more about them, check out the links down below. So to enter this giveaway, simply follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and post a comment down below why you want to win this laptop. The random winner will be announced in 2 weeks, so good luck. Anyway, let's now move on to number 3, physical hardware. So this is the section where we'll see the chinks in this laptop's armor, specifically its screen and speakers. But before we get there, let's first talk about its merits, such as its weight. The XMG DJ15 is only about 1.6 kilograms or 3.5 pounds. And comparing that to the 15-inch MacBook Pro, this thing is light. And that's mostly due to its aluminum lid and top case, as well as its resin bottom which has air vents for quality airflow. Speaking about the case, the chiclet RGB keyboard on this laptop is pretty decent, as it has a number pad and 27 colors you can choose from to illuminate it. And accompanying that is a Microsoft Precision trackpad that comes with a fingerprint reader. And this trackpad feels very responsive and simply good to use. But what doesn't feel good to use though on this laptop are its speakers. For a DJ laptop, the speakers on this unit are pretty bad. So moving on to the screen, it's pretty decent. The XMG DJ15 sports a 1080p matte finish anti-glare panel that really helps make DJing clubs a whole lot easier on the eyes. Bonus segment, can this laptop game? Yes, depending on the game. I personally tried this thing out with Valorant and had no problem playing the game at 60 FPS. There was a bit of tearing and the graphics were simply okay, but hey, at least you can run something on this unit with the graphics chip of this level, because this laptop doesn't have a dedicated GPU. So all in all, what do I think of the XMG DJ15? Well, as a laptop designed by DJs for DJs, this laptop does its job exceptionally well. After putting it through some real-world stress tests, nothing ever seemed to hinder its performance. If I really wanted to push this laptop, I had to use it for something that it was not intended for, such as hardcore live streaming and gaming. And that makes me stand by to what I said, that this laptop is the best laptop for DJing, period. So if you want to get a laptop for lifestyle stuff, there are better options out there. But if you want to get an affordable laptop for the best DJing experience, this is the best one to get.